Mojo Daniels was both feet on the ground.
Hello guys and gals, it's me, Mojo Daddy Mystic, and I'm back with another groovy reaction. And on this one, oh boy, we are gonna get back into some Joan Baez with her masterpiece. That's right, her masterpiece entitled Diamonds and Rust. Now this song is all about the relationship that Joan Baez had with Bob Dylan. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, they could have made, or they did make for at least a while, but they could have made a power couple. Back in the 60s, you had Bob Dylan, the voice of his generation, however reluctantly, but he was the voice of his generation. And then you had the super talented Joan Baez, who was just cranking out these tunes, these folk tunes, and they were just like two supernovas combining. And you know, the talent and the lyrics of Bob Dylan and that voice, and you know, that tremendous spirit of Joan Baez. It was a match made in heaven. But it didn't last for that long. They remained friends. I think they're still, I mean, yeah, they're still friends to this day, but you know, they were a real power couple. They were actually, both of them, Joan Baez and Bob Dylan, were actually at the March on Washington in 1963, where Martin Luther King gave his I Have a Dream speech. They actually performed during that day. So I mean, how's that for a feather in your cap for a career? So this is Joan Baez's spilling her feelings, letting it all out about Bob. And this was released off of her album Diamonds and Rust in 1975, the same year that Bob Dylan released my favorite album of his, Blood on the Tracks. So man, I'm telling you, 70s and 75, this is going to be good. And we're going to take a look at a live performance from 1975 for this. So this might be Joan Baez's love letter to Bob Dylan, or her answer to Blood on the Tracks. Let's find out. Diamonds and Rust, live. Let's vibe. Enough talk.
By far, the most talented, crazy person I ever worked with.
That being Bob Dylan. You can tell she really loved him, man.
I'll be damned, here comes your ghost again, but that's not unusual. It's just a familiar spring you happen to come. And here I sit, hand on the telephone, hearing a voice I'd known a couple of light years ago, heading straight for a fall. As I remember, your eyes were bluer than robin's eggs. My poetry was lousy, you said. Where were you calling from? A blue from the Midwest.
Man.
10 years ago, I bought you some cufflinks. You brought me something. We both know what memories can bring. They
ahead, Joan. Sing
I
it.
see you standing with brown leaves falling all around and snow in your hair. Now we're smiling out the window of that crummy hotel over Washington Square. Our breath comes out white clouds and wrinkles and hangs in the air. Speaking strictly for me, we both could have died then and there. Now you're telling me you're not nostalgic. Well, give me another word for it. You were so good with words and at keeping things vague. 'Cause I need some of that vagueness now. It's all come back too clearly. Yes, I loved you dearly, and if you're offering me diamonds and rust, I've already
What else can I say, man? What else can I say? Woo! That's an icon. Man. Gosh, man. That is just powerful and haunting and beautiful, all wrapped up in one, man. So obviously she's talking about Bob Dylan and their romance. You know, I mean, the meaning is in the lyrics, man. You burst onto the scene already a legend. You were so good with words. I really wish they could have worked out and, you know, remained like the power couple of the whole generation. You know, you had Bob Dylan and Joan Baez. I would have really liked to see them work out, but, you know, that's life, man. But, yeah, this song is just, I think this is, in terms of being a musician, because Joan Baez has said herself that she's a pacifist, she's an activist, and you know, if there had to be like a third category, that she would like to be known as a musician, a folk singer. I think musically, I think this is the best song or music that she has ever done. This is the best of Joan Baez in terms of being a musician. This is an absolute masterpiece, and you know, it shows how what type of an effect love can have, or you know, the longing for love. You see what you know, your creativity, your creative side can spark off of this, you know, real life events. So it's just amazing that something so, you know, tragic as their breakup, I'm sure she was going through a lot when they broke off their relationship, and it turned out to be something so beautiful and romantic and haunting like this came out of that. So there's a saying that a lot of the great artists and actors and musicians, they go through a lot of pain to get where they are, or a lot of successful actors or you know, entertainers artists go through a heap of pain and, you know, bad vibes, whether it be, you know, upbringing or, you know, tragic background or past, and they use that as fuel for their art, and they turn that and they spin it into, you know, whatever their field is, whether it be, you know, acting, music, painting, you know, any one of those categories. But, you know, this is fantastic. Diamonds and Rust. Let me know your thoughts. What did you think of Diamonds and Rust? What did you think of Blood on the Tracks? What do you think of Bob and Joan as a couple? You know, leave your suggestions, comments, thoughts. This is your Hippie with Harmony, Mojo Daddy Mystic, wishing you peace, love, and happiness. Until next time, stay groovy.
I'm going, but I need a little time. I promised I would drown myself in mystic heated wine.